primary mouse clicker, whether it be your left or your right side, or if you're just trying to increase the tracking speed that your mouse appears on your display, this tutorial will be for you guys. So pretty straightforward, and I did want to make a brief tutorial highlighting this because I know it's something that a lot of people might be dealing with, and they might not necessarily realize there's something that they might want to make a little bit better for themselves. And hopefully in this tutorial, maybe some of you guys will think about it and go back and maybe change some of your settings to better optimize it for your own experience. So enough talking, we're going to get right into it, and we're going to start by heading up to the Apple icon in the top left corner of your screen. And then we're going to go to the second item in this drop down menu from the top that says System Preferences, and I'm going to left click on that. Underneath System Preferences, you want to left click on the mouse button, or the mouse icon I should say. Should be like right in the middle of the page pretty much. So we see there's a few different areas that we can make changes in within this window. So the first thing at the top would be scroll direction, which is set to natural by default, meaning if you scroll up with your mouse, the page will scroll up. If you scroll down, the page will scroll down. Some people, I know from actually talking to people, and when they say scrolling down, they actually mean going up in a page. And it's like, sometimes it's kind of weird depending on how people have used the computer in the past and how people talk. So in the event that you might actually want to change the direction in which you actually scroll your mouse, if it feels like it better reflects what you're trying to do, you can uncheck this box. Keep in mind that it will be the opposite of what most people use, at least in my opinion. Tracking speed will increase the frequency of the mouse and how often it will update on your monitor. So the slow setting is all the way on the left, the fast is on the right. So if we scroll this all the way over, it's a lot more jumpy on the screen. I do believe it probably would take up a little bit more system resources this way. However, that's completely up to you, and I don't really know how big of a deal it would be, but that's just something for you to kind of play with on your own. Scrolling speed, same deal. Same kind of deal as tracking speed as well. It depends how fast you want to scroll through something. Again, it might affect system performance a little bit. Double click speed, how frequently the double click will appear. This will affect how frequently you press the mouse button when you're double clicking. Again, this is pretty fast by default. You can play around with it if you want. And the primary mouse button, if you want the right button to be the left button in reverse, you could do that as well by clicking on right here, and that would basically flip the two roles of your mouse button. So pretty straightforward. And once you're done setting up your changes, you just close out of this window and you're pretty much good to go. So I hope this brief tutorial helped you guys out, and I will catch you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.